Hello and welcome to my channel. Finally, I received all the new collection blush and the new eye quad from Mcgrath. I already posted a video with swatches for the eyeshadow quad and for all 6 shades of the blushes, and also for the duo highlighter that I received. I've been so excited, and yesterday I didn't had the chance to film any makeup look with this new quad, but I am so excited. I noticed that here we have only one matte and 3 shimmery metallics shade. They are all like summery vibes gives me, and I'm very excited. So I also like the packaging, and I like the pink packaging actually. So this is the quad. I already posted swatches of it. So it has like a deep eggplant matte shade that it was very highly pigmented, and it swatched really well. And then 3 shimmery. Here on the back you have the names of the eyeshadow names, and yes, we have 12 months of shelf life. I already prepped my eyes, and today I also gonna try this. This is the Intensify Eyes Artistry wand, and actually because there is only one matte shade, I will be using on the upper lid all the 3 shimmery, and then I will just apply like a eyeliner very close to my eyelash with this color. And I will first apply this. I'll apply first this on this eye, and I think it just applied like this. I have no idea. Hopefully I'm doing the good thing. Okay, so I just apply this on this eye, and I will take the darker eyeshadow, the coppery one, which is called Rose Fire Glow. And just to see how this applies to my eyes. It does feel really sticky, this all area, and I can feel how the eyeshadow actually sticks to my eyelid. And I will go a little bit above. And we will see the difference between the intensity and how it looks on the eyes. Have a little bit fallout here, and on the other side it does not have. And because this side is not that sticky, I think I need to build this part a little bit more than this one. And for the center of my lid, I will take the lightest beige here, and then to my inner corner I will take this lighter pink, and I will use the other side of the same brush. And let's apply this. It does feel stickier when I apply. I mean, it certainly keeps the eyeshadow in place when you apply the Intensify Artistry wand. And it's actually a really, I don't know, interesting feeling, let's say. To my other eye, I think this is more like a very quickly eyeshadow quad that you just pick up, but here you can see clearly how this the pigment in here, it's more intense and shines more than this. So it does make a difference on how this the intensity of the eyeshadow. Yes, and I'm very curious to use this wand to the Blitz Astral shades that are like special shades from Pat McGrath, to see how they actually perform with that one under. So what I was saying, that this is, for me, it's more like a quick, fun eye makeup look that you just take maybe only one of the shimmery here, you just apply it all over the lid, and then you smudge a little bit an eyeliner very close to eyelash with this color, mascara, and then apply a cream blush, and you're ready to go. This is at least how I see this collection. And now I will take this very light pink, and I like that these quads actually have this nice mirror in here that you can use it when you travel. This is a very nice pink, and the brushes that I use are from Hourglass, the number 11 and number 12, and I have been loving that these brushes since I got them. And now with the same small brush that I clean a little bit, I will take this deep purpley eggplant shade, and I will go under and then very close to my eyelash. And now I do want to blend just a little bit the edges, if I can do this. So my makeup is done. I apply foundation, also Pat McGrath foundation, and now I will be playing with the blushes. I have all 6 shades, and I'll be playing from the lightest to the darkest. I pair them 2 by 2, and first I have Paradise Peony and Peach Lotus. And you have to be very careful with this packaging, because if it's not twisted until the end, you will get your blush on the lid. And this is how these two looks. I swatched them when I first got them 2 days ago, and I think these two colors are very similar, and that's why I want to try them like compare cheek by cheek, just because I think if you have one, you don't need the other one. Of course, they are slightly different. This is like brighter, this is more rosy, but I don't know how this will look. And I did not apply powder, just because when I apply cream blushes or any cream products, I usually use foundation or BB cream or CC cream, what I use, then cream, then I set with powder, then I add like a topper powder blush or what I add after. So this is just my way of how I apply blushes, cream blushes. I know other content creators that usually apply powder, and then I don't know, it's just what I do. So first I want to apply this with my fingers. So this is Peach Lotus, and it feels very creamy and very emollient. I think I will go straight with this on the face. It does feel very creamy and emollient. And of course, I don't know if this is the best application, but you can warm the product with the hand and blend it how much you want. So it kind of faded on intensity, and let's apply a little bit more, just for like to be seen to the camera. It does feel very creamy and a little bit sticky, or I don't know. It does give this beautiful luminosity to the skin. It's just like you have nothing on and the sun is out, and then you get like you got sun kissed by the sun. So this is a really beautiful color. This is Peach Lotus. And now let's try on the other cheek, the Paradise Peony. And I actually want to try it with this. This is my favorite brush. I talk like in every videos. I think this is, or this shape at least, it is the best to apply like cream brushes. And I will just take product here to the brush and then apply it to my face. And I think you have to build this color on. This is not like very, they may look very, I don't know, terrifying, pigmented in the packaging, but I think all these colors, you have to build them up. I don't know, there is one that is actually really like plummy shade, but I will see how that applies to my face. So as you can see, Paradise Peony and then Peach Lotus. And if I didn't tell you that I have two different blushes on my face, you will not notice. So there is a slightly difference between them. This I can see that it's more like bright corally, and this is a little bit more like rose tone. And I can build a little bit more this one. But in terms of like actually see the difference, if you don't know that I apply different blushes, you would not be able to see this. So that's why I'm saying, if you want to, if you deciding which one you want to get only one of these, because they look kind of the same. Okay, so this was the first two, Paradise Peony and then Peach Lotus. So I reapplied foundation, and the next two blushes that I want to try on is Divine Rose. This is Divine Rose. And then Sun Kissed Seduction. And I think this will be my favorite. And this time I'll be using like this kind of foundation brush that I also noticed that it is nice when you apply cream products. So this is Divine Rose. And then apply to my cheeks. And as you can see that all these colors are buildable. And they do give like a beautiful like sunken vibe, all of them. So this is Divine Rose. It is a beautiful rosy color, which I actually think I will love now during summertime. Apply Sun Kiss Seduction, and I want to apply this with Mcgrath Labs blush brush. And let's take the product on this. I don't know if these fluffy brushes are the best way to apply cream brushes, but all this blends like beautifully. I don't get any patchiness, let's say, and I think this is kind of my favorite. This is like a terracotta red sun-kissed blush, and yes, it is one of my favorite. Again, I didn't notice when I swatch it, but on the face they do look kind of the same, let's say, on me at least. So this was Sun Kiss Seduction, and here I have Divine Rose, and they do look very, very different in the pan. This is more like a terracotta, and this is more like a bright on the pinky side. Maybe the camera doesn't pick up, but they are kind of close to each other, like regarding at least how they show up on my skin tone with Pat McGrath foundation light 7. Yes, it does. They do look alike a little bit. And yes, take care of the packaging, make sure that it's twisted until the end, because one came not twisted, and or I don't know, and I had product to my cap, and I don't like when this happens. And I don't want to apply now this highlighter. I actually don't know how I'm supposed to use this. It's dual-ended, so you have a balmy and this highlighter, which is actually gorgeous. I did already swatches and everything, but you can see here how this looks. And I will just take what I put on my hand and tap here. Okay, so it is nice pen. Apply more with directly to the face. It does look a little bit on the glittery side, let's say. So I'm not a huge fan of this, at least as a highlighter. It does look a little bit like glittery, which I don't like. It does have a lot of reflection. It is. I think you can have like a fun look with this if you go somewhere out to a party, or it's very summery, let's say, the theme, but I don't think I personally like this kind of product. I will be using, I think, more on my eyelid and maybe as a topper for my lipstick, but as for the actual highlighter, as an highlighter, I don't think it is, at least for me. But it does give, I think on the eyes, this one for sure I will love it. It does change and it does look good for like a party close to the pool or to the beach, summery vibes, everything. It does give that vibes. It's just I'm not a huge fan of this kind of products, let's say. I reapply my foundation, and I have 2 more blushes that I need to try. So this is one that the name is Fleur Luxe. I butchered every time I'm saying. And this is Forbidden Fleur. And this looks very intense here, but we shall see how it will look to my face. And I want to apply directly and to see, okay, this I think I will love more, because I do like this kind of blushes, but I think I will prefer it more during the autumn winter time. But I think this one, it's actually very rich in pigment. As you can see, I apply too much. I can take it all above. Nice thing that you can blend it very easily, even with your hands, which is a plus if you don't have any brushes. And it is a beautiful, beautiful, like very dark berry color, which I actually love. And I think on deeper skin tones this will actually look very nice. And now the only one left is this Fleur Luxe and I will apply with this hourglass brush, the small one, and let's see how this applies to the skin, face. And one thing about this that they do blend really beautifully, not patchy. I didn't have time to wear them like outside, but for sure I will do this today. And I will do a wear test, like, because it is very, very warm. So again, from the one that I choose, depending of your skin tone, I think I paired them exactly in a way that you can actually choose from 6. You can choose the 3 that are like slightly different, like obvious different between them, because these two, obviously this is more pigmented and more intense, more like a berry color. But if you build this color up, I think I can achieve kind of the same intensity, like a berry look. At least on my skin it does look like this. So now I build it, and if you didn't know that I have 2 different blushes, cream blushes on me, you would say that I have only one. So I actually will remain like this for all the day. So again, this is Fleur Luxe, and this is more like a berry rose color, and this is Forbidden Fleur, which of course you can build this like very intense, but again, if you are like my skin tone, you can pick whatever you want from these 2, and again from the other 2 pairs that I tried them earlier, because they do look on the cheeks very, very similar. I mean, you don't need all 6. I mean, I didn't need all 6. I just bought it for like review them here and to see how the colors. And actually, I'm not a huge fan of cream blushes. Usually I do have them, I do love them, but it's just I do find them disappearing during the day by some reason if I wear them just like this. Sometimes I do wear cream blushes when I have only like CPF, and then I have nothing on, and then I just apply some cream blushes just to have some color to my cheeks, and that's all. And this is the way that I use them. And now I want to try this on my lips. Oh, very, very creamy and emollient. And I hope I'm right that this can be used on the lips. Anyway, I use them sometimes on the lips. I do like the formula, and I think the best way to apply to the lips is just take a little bit with your like finger and then apply it to your lips. Then you'll be a little bit more precise. Of course, this I don't think it will last on the lips like for a long time, but they give a beautiful color. I like this berry color, I always like it. I like the entire collection. I think it is a summery collection. Final thoughts regarding this collection. I do really love, and I'm very excited about this quad. As always, Mcgrath eyeshadows are the best. I really like how the makeup look. It's very summery, very fun, and very easy to achieve. Actually, very, very easy. I do love the color themes. I wish, at least for me, I wish that there will be another like a bold color in here, maybe a green, maybe a blue, just because I'm a huge fan, and I do like, or maybe a pastel color or a yellow like this. Would be very nice to have it in this kind of palette, but it's just my preference, personal preference. But I do love this quad. I did like how it does make just a little bit of difference. I cannot say I see a huge difference now. I do see that this has more shine regarding my eyeshadow, how the intensity of the eyeshadow looks. but I will see if this has like an impact, how this will wear during the day. So yeah, for now I think it is an okay product. It's not a very wow product, but I was very curious in buying and trying it. So yeah, but this is the first impression, so I will see if it does make a change in how the eyeshadow wears. Regarding the blushes, I pair them 2 by 2, and I think from every pair you can choose only one, because at least on me they look very similar when I swatch them, one cheek and one cheek. And my favorites are this Peach Lotus, which is the corally one, and the other one which I actually love is this Sun Kiss Seduction, and it is this one. So if I would be to choose again and only choose 2 blushes, I will pick up these 2 ones, just because these are my colors. This is like a terracotta red that I actually love in every single, I know, eyeshadow, lipstick, blush. And this is also peach corally that I also like, and is very fun color for summertime. Regarding the highlighter in this collection, I cannot say I'm a huge fan. Applying is as a highlighter, to me it does look a little bit glittery. It has these big shifts in pink, green, I don't know, it is beautiful, but it's not like, I don't like it on me personally. I think I will use it the most to my eyes for sure. And the other part, the balmy one, I have no idea what to do with it. Maybe you have to use it together just to be more hydrating and emollient, but yeah. So this, if I have to buy it again, I will not. I don't think I need it. So yes, this is, it's a fun product. I like how it is, but it's not something that I actually need in my life. I do have a lot of beautiful eyeshadows from Mcgrath that can actually be a like dupe or something for this, even to use as a highlighter. So no for me. And yes, this was my video. So yes for the quad, yes for the blushes. If you have to buy, choose 2 or 3 maximum of it. I do pair them 2 by 2 to see how they look close to each other, because when you do swatch on the hand they do look different. But as you can see, at least on me they did look, and even now with the one that looked really bold, of course I didn't, if you build it to the full coverage, let's say, then it will be a very significant like difference between them. Otherwise, if you apply like in sheer, they do look very similar on my face. So I like how these blushes feels on my cheeks. I will not set them with the powder, just because I want to see how this wears like this during the day, because sometimes like 50% of the times or more in summertime, especially when it's very warm, I do not set my makeup with powder. I don't like it. Over the day it gets really not good looking, let's say, and I prefer not to. And I want to see how this behaves, because it is a summery collection. It should wear good during like hot condition, let's say. I don't know if they are supposed to or not, but I will see, and I will play with them more in the future, because I didn't have the chance, I just got them. Yes, so this was my video. I hope you enjoy it, and see you next time. Bye bye.